Ziigaat is here with their very first chifi IEM. I think it has been out for quite a while now, but for some reason these weren't talked about as much, but no worries, Old Chong here will talk about them. We have here in the studio today the Nuo, which is their cheapest offering. But does it mean that being cheap means that they suck? Let's find out. Starting off with an unboxing, basically the unboxing experience is quite basic. I do like the sleeve, however, as it invokes an 80s Tron-esque vibes. I actually really dig this. Also, it is nice to see that Ziigaat keep the 80s-esque thing consistent between this model and the Chino, which is their more expensive one. Throwing the sleeve away, you then have a black box inside. Inside it, you see the Nuo themselves. Below its cradle are the cable and the included ear tips. No case is included here, but I guess you can use the plastic bag for the cables as your makeshift case. Not going to lie, it is really quite Spartan. Really just giving you the basics. Build quality, the Nuo is a very basic IEM design. It is a no-frills experience. The chassis is a custom universal shape that has a smoke resin. This allows you to play peekaboo with the driver of the IEM. The faceplate here is a simple anodized aluminum that is black in color. It also features the Ziigaat logo on it. Design on the chassis is quite a basic Muji experience. It feels a little light in my hands, but the chassis is solid enough to take on my daily abuse quite well. It features a 2-pin termination for easy cable swaps. The cable provided here is a twisted 2-pin cable terminated to a 3.5mm. Inside the chassis of the Nuo is a 10mm liquid crystal polymer dynamic driver. This was Sony's flagship diaphragm material some 10 years ago and now has trickled down to a $20 model. Sound. The Nuo is a very friendly tuning and you can hear where most of the budget for making the Nuo goes into, thankfully. The sound quality makes up for the average unboxing experience. Featuring the popular natural warm tuning that is very meta now, the Nuo augments this through the utilization of a single liquid crystal polymer dynamic driver that results in an extremely cohesive sounding earphone, one which hybrids can only dream of. On the whole, the Nuo features a smooth listening experience with good levels of details. I've included a graph here for friends who really want to visualize how the earphones sound like. You can pause the video right here, right now, so that you can see them quite clearly. Bass. Surprisingly, the Nuo reproduces bass quite well. Sub-bass extension is great for the class. There is a very good level of control and details in sub-bass frequencies, and that is actually also pretty obvious. Mid-bass takes a slight back seat, but it still has very good quantity for you to feel the pulse of the music. I really like the levels of resolution on the Nuo. The overall texture of bass is clean and bouncy, if that makes sense. I experienced no bass beat of any sort to the mid-range. Overall, a very clean and refined offering, especially at the price. Also, the levels of dynamics is actually really good on these. Mid-range, vocals are a little forward and as such they are pretty easy to listen for. I mean, it's almost in front of your face, but hey. On the whole, I would comment that the vocals on the Nuo is very smooth sounding with no graininess that can sometimes show in cheaper IEMs. Resolution in the mids is also excellent considering the price. Female vocals have a very good level of finesse and intricacies, while male vocals have a natural tonal weight that makes them sound so natural sounding. Instruments that occupy this frequency range is also pretty clear and well defined. Treble extension on the Nuo is decent. It isn't the most airy, but really not much cheapies are. Thankfully, treble is smooth on the Nuo, no graininess even when the music has tons of energy. There is actually a slight halation of air, which is the icing on the cake. Soundstage, when it comes to width and height, the Nuo performs above average with regards to these aspects. A very respectable performance for a $20 IEM. When it comes to depth and positioning, depth is good on the Nuo and the dynamics help to give it a better perception of depth. Positioning is also really pinpoint as you can really tell where the instruments are coming from. It is also really well defined with regards to that. Next up, some comparisons. Versus the Tangzu Waner. So the Waner has a slimmer signature to the Nuo, but features more mid-bass compared to the Nuo. I feel that the Nuo is better balanced as it has better sub-bass extension and sounds more complete. Both these IEMs are smooth sounding with good levels of detail. The Nuo has a hair more resolution when you compare them side by side. Next up, versus the NiceHCK DB2. Let's be honest, NiceHCK DB2 looks very pretty for the price. I mean, between the two, the DB2 has a lot of bling. The DB2 is also a hybrid IM with 1 DD plus 1 balanced armature. Although coherence on the DB2 is fine, but the Nuo is perfect when it comes to coherence. Tonally, the Nuo is smoother sounding with slightly better details by comparison. The DB2 is a little bit grainier sounding. Next up, let's talk about what I like about the Nuo. So the Nuo delivers excellent sonics at its cheapy price. What won me over was how it renders sub-bass. It has texture and detail, which is a rarity at this price point. It's a little ahead of the competition when it comes to sonics. And next, what I do not like about the Nuo. I think it's quite obvious with regards to this. The accessories and packaging is just borderline acceptable, but they spend production dollars on the sound, so I guess that's an okay trade-off. So is this a blind buy, good buy, safe buy, or avoid IEM? Well, if you're just getting into the game, the Nuo is an excellent first IEM in 2024. It provides superior sonics but lacks packaging. I would say that it's a good overall buy, especially for those of you who are looking for a first IEM to get but do not want something super mainstream. You can definitely check out the Nuo because it really delivers in terms of performance. And with that said, I hope you guys like this week's episode of the Super Chunk Super Audio Show. If you like the content so far, please kindly press the like and subscribe button down below as it will help me out a bunch. And if you are already subscribed, you are a lovely, awesome person. With that said, I hope to see you guys soon.